Maritime Radar, brought to you by the Nigerian Shippers Council.
Hello and welcome to Maritime Radar. The International Transport Workers Federation, founded 1896 in London by European seafarers and dockers union leaders, realized the need to organize internationally against strikebreakers. ITF, since it was founded, has been helping seafarers and today represents the interest of seafarers worldwide, with over 600,000 of them as members of ITF affiliated unions. ITF working to improve conditions for seafarers of all nationalities and to ensure adequate regulation of the shipping industry, protects the interests and rights of maritime workers. Over the years, ITF has organized workers in ships, ports, railways, road freight, passenger transport, inland waterways, fisheries, tourism, and civil aviation. Addressing the challenges facing Nigeria's maritime workers are some of the issues that will be on the front burner on today's show. I am Norma Obiaswal. Maritime workers are key drivers of the maritime sector. Their well-being is a reflection of the health of the industry. There is therefore the need to ensure policies which must be implemented are put in place to protect their interests in the workplace. Notably, in advanced maritime nations, the qualitative education of workers and their welfare are given highest priority. In Nigeria, it's been continued uncertainties resulting from unemployment amid dearth of qualified workforce. The call for a national line, which the new minister is buying into, is apt. It will help to create an opportunity for building seafarers, cadets, and other key workers in the industry to enable them get proper certification and training. Priority must also be placed on their health, payment of salaries, safety, and general welfare. Before we get further into today's lineup on the program, let's find out the latest in maritime news.
The Secretary General of the International Maritime Organization, Arsenio Dominguez, will pay a 3-day working visit to Nigeria from October 2nd to 4th, 2025. NIMASA DG Dayo Moberola made the announcement during a visit by Rear Admiral Michael Omen, commending the strong collaboration between NIMASA and the Nigerian Navy. He said the partnership has sharply reduced piracy and maritime crimes in Nigerian waters and across the Gulf of Guinea, a model that can be replicated by other agencies. During his visit, the IMO Secretary General will tour Nigerian Navy installations and NIMASA facilities in Lagos, highlighting Nigeria's efforts in maritime security and global cooperation. Nigeria and China have renewed their commitment to grow Nigeria's marine and blue economy. Marine Minister Adegboyega Oyetola, after meeting Chinese Ambassador Yu Donghai in Abuja, said Nigeria's vast maritime resources, from shipping and fisheries to renewable energy and tourism, can drive trade, jobs and sustainable development if properly harnessed. He called for stronger cooperation in port development, capacity building and tackling illegal fishing that threatens food security. Ambassador Donghai praised Nigeria's maritime potential, highlighting the Lekki Deep Sea Port as a success of Sino-Nigerian collaboration. The port, Nigeria's first deep sea port, has created thousands of jobs, eased congestion, boosted trade, and is projected to generate billions in revenue. He also announced that Nigeria will soon begin exporting aquaculture products in China under a zero-tariff agreement, opening new markets for local producers and strengthening food trade ties. Both countries agreed that the marine and blue economy is the future and a cornerstone of their strategic partnership. The United States has warned countries against supporting a landmark emissions-cutting deal at the International Maritime Organization, threatening tariffs, visa restrictions, and port levies on backers. The IMO, a UN agency regulating global shipping, drafted the Net Zero Framework in April to penalize ships that breach carbon emission standards. Supporters say it's crucial to curb the 3% of global carbon emissions produced by shipping, which carries 90% of world trade. Washington pulled out of talks and has since branded the plan too costly with little environmental benefits. U.S. officials have been lobbying IMO members to reject it ahead of a critical vote in October, even pressuring allies like the Netherlands with warnings of retaliation. So far, 63 states support the deal, 16 oppose, and 24 abstain. A majority will be needed for adoption at next month's extraordinary IMO session.
Welcome back. If you are just joining us, this is Maritime Radar. International Transport Workers Federation, which represents transport workers' interests in international bodies, plays a crucial role in supporting its members' trade unions to find ways of defending their interests in the global economy. They take decisions affecting jobs, employment conditions, and safety. These bodies include the International Labour Organization, the International Maritime Organization, and the International Civil Aviation Organization. The ITF also takes up the interest of transport workers with the OECD, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and the World Trade Organization. In this chart, Francis Bunu, President General, Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria, speaks on the partnership with the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency NIMASA to ensure welfare of Nigerian seafarers, all the maritime workers, the health, safety, and well-being of the maritime workers. After this short break, please stay with us. Comrade, it's good to be with you. Congratulations are in order because it's my first official with you. Congratulations on the assumption as President General of MAUM. Talk us through your key achievements since you assumed office in March, and what are your blueprint for the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria?
First and foremost, when you announce our key achievement, we have achieved a lot because it's already work in progress. As far as we are concerned, our focus is on the workers. Those who owns the union, that is the workers. Since we came in, the CBAs that we are now handling with shipping companies have improved tremendously. If you can even be in the news, you will see that there are companies at whom people feel that they are not paying better salary before. Today, they are paying one of the best salaries in the industry. Like companies like Sea Transport, Orion, go and ask now. Now these are the companies that before, the seafarers were complaining here and there that these are the welfare, the package is too small, it's too low. But today, with the effort of the union, those salaries have gone high, have gone up. Well, a lot of things that the seafarers are now doing right now, the union is now doing for seafarers to make sure that seafarers you have one of the best in the continent. Comes to dock workers, same thing. If you look at it, the discussions around their welfare, compensation, everything have changed. Everything have changed because we are looking at them getting a better enumeration, getting a better welfare package, getting a better attention. So we have achieved a lot when it comes to even dock workers, right? Because we are trying to tell them that first and foremost, you are a very sound person who left your house to come and work. And then after your job, by the end of the month, you're going to get paid for it. But you must also do your job diligently so that the person who owns your job will know that, yes, I've hired somebody who can be able to deliver for me. It's from both sides. You can also even see the industry, how quiet it is, how peaceful it is. You don't see anybody doing things from the other ground. No.
Okay, still on workers' welfare, which is the priority of the union, if I'm correct. Share an update on the biometric identification cards and the Seafarers Recreation Center, which I understand you are having discussions with the MASA on.
Yeah, we just had a meeting with the DG just this week, and for an intensive discussion and a listening ear. When I tell people that it is not just when you make noise before you make things happen. No. Do the right thing at the right time. Do the right thing at the right time. People are going to talk about you. And the DG is quite. He's been open to us. We have met him. When it comes to the biometric, he has already given an order to his ED to look into the matter and be able to kickstart the process for dock worker and for also what? Seafarer.
Okay. For the boat?
Yeah. It is for the both sides.
Okay.
We too, we being seafarer, we need biometric.
Okay.
It's in the act. Dock worker do the same thing. It's in the act. Then when it comes to the Seafarer Recreation Center, it has been back and front for over this month. But all the property that the agents and those whom they have sent to go and look for this land, the documents they are bringing to the agencies are not correct. And there's no way any government agency can pay money to a land or to a property where these documents are not being properly verified. And our meeting with him, he has made out openly to us that I'm not ready for that game. Give me something that it can be verifiable.
Okay.
And look at my target. And look at where I can go. And he has given us a budget for it. So that was this week. So, and a blanket approval have already been given.
Okay.
So for we, it's a win-win-win situation for us. And then I've already commissioned people to go after within that mandate now.
Okay.
Within that purview now, we need so land and also price tag.
Okay.
So now people
So
already
you have a budget to work
yes,
with.
yeah, right.
And the area in
And
mind.
the area and right now the people are at work now.
Okay. Okay. So what strategies is your administration pushing out to sustain the existing peace? You know, you mentioned peace area in the maritime industry, and how are you addressing companies that are not meeting workers' needs? How do you intend to resolve these issues with employers of labor?
What if you people look at it very well, what we have been doing since we came, we are doing consultation, we interact. Workers might ask, they need A, Y, Z. Company might look at it, no, we don't have it. How do we go about it? It's for us to talk. We sit down, we talk, we dialogue. By dialoguing, we know that there will be give and take. That's why you see what you are seeing there. We tell workers the truth, nothing but the truth. The one that we can do, we tell them, do this one, we can fight for it. This one, we cannot fight for it, but we have to wait for, maybe for a CBA time. So, first and foremost, madam, be open to them, one, and let them understand their core duty. Let them understand that it is not everything has been as we, as people, we might ask from management. But even though we don't get it, but we will going to have a cost to know that fine, we did what we could do. It is not be within our constraint that we cannot be able to provide this value for this worker. But the worker to understand that the trade union have stood for him. First of all, let them have that sense of belonging. That this is my trade union, that I can trust on them.
I have a house I can always run to.
I can always run to.
So we'll be looking at the challenges that you have identified that the seafarers are facing. But that will be after this short break. Please stay with us.
For more than 5 decades, We have empowered and protected the interests of shippers in the nation's maritime industry. Our focus is to facilitate trade, regulate tariffs and rates, as well as handle shippers' complaints on cargo losses, damage and non-delivery. We offer dispute resolution mechanism for shipping and trade disputes between shippers and service providers. We are Nigerian Shippers Council, Nigeria's port economic regulator, your gateway to a thriving maritime sector. Nigerian Shippers Council will meet you at the port of your need.
Welcome back. If you are just joining us, this is Maritime Radar, and I still have with me Francis Bunu. He is the President General, Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria. Before we went on that break, I said you will be talking us through the challenges that you have identified that is affecting Nigerian seafarers.
Madam, Nigerian seafarers, we have a lot of problems that are challenging us. It's only when we have the will of the political will to solve this problem. And I believe Mr. President and both the minister, they have the will. It's for the rest of the players in the industry to understand that this is an international business. It's a business that has to do with international rules and regulations. As we are talking, madam, Nigerian, we don't have a school. You have every university. In some states, madam, you have 3 universities, 4 universities. In some states, you have a lot of federal government, state government universities. But when you look at it, those universities have been recognized internationally. I have not seen where somebody finished from UI, Ibadan, or somebody maybe finished from Uniport in River State, or somebody finished from Nsukka, went out there and their certificate has not been what? Recognized. I've not seen that. When you come to now the maritime sector, which of the schools that have been recognized internationally? That's what we should be asking ourselves. As we are talking, we are still doing our COC in Ghana here. Our EDH is still being done in Ghana there. For us to become a chief cook, the food that the common, we as an African, we have been known of good cooks. Apart from anything, we cook our food without even mangi, without even some places, without even salt, but it is sweet. That is how God is. We have been blessed as a part of the world. But to accredit us, in Nigeria, we don't have church facilities, church school that can be able to now say, yes, I'm a chief cook now, so your certificate can be used outside the shores of this country. That's where the problem lies on. How can I be recognized when my certificate is not being recognized? How can I be being paid well when my certificate is not being what? Recognized. But thank God with NIMASA, which we have told them even last week, they should look at the areas right now we are facing. First and foremost, we need a proper audit on man or run. We need an audit on man or run. There is this EMSA, Europe Maritime Safety Agency. We have told them, answer. Engage with them. Let them come on audit man or run.
But they have equipment, so what is the missing link?
That is what we are talking about. That you have the best equipment. I've been to Ghana. You cannot compare Ghana to man or run. We have the best.
Yes, I've been to run. I did. They have good equipment. So why? So
now you have seen that we have the best. The missing link is that the missing link that your teachers, I mean maybe your lecturers, the subject that you offer, is somebody somewhere must accredit it, must audit it, that it has got to the international standard. That is where the miss is linking. That's where the cocoa is there. So that's why we are saying that meet these people, let them come and audit man or run. Why is it that LNG is working? Why is that LNG is working? Engage them. They are in the international trade. Today you can see LNG shoulder high, competing with every person in the world. Because why? They follow the due process. Man or run should not be an ethnicity, religion. No. Tribalism, no. It should be run as a school properly. So we have already told in the master, engaged EMSA, let them come.
But do you see capacity with NIMASA and Oron to be able to bridge this missing gap that you have identified?
Yep. If man
but why are you taking them this long?
See, it's the political will, madam. It's the political will.
And you think that's going to change now?
That it will change because with the kind of DG that we have, and with the kind of ED that we have, and we have told them already, you don't expect, or as seafarer, EDH is when you go on board after your first second voyage or 3 voyage. You want to apply to become an AB, you must get an EDH in between the OS and JOS and all those sort of, and then within the AB bracket, you must get EDH. But that one, we are going to Ghana here to go and get it. So we need recognition of man or run, first and foremost. First, the way our universities have been recognized, how do they do it? Follow that process. That's what we have.
And do
for man or run. That is all.
Because they have the equipment.
Everything is there, madam. The best in the continent.
And I was.
I tell you, the best in the continent.
Yet
it's not being fully recognized by these companies out there because of. So that's why we said, meet those people, because they are the people that who does those things that if they audit you, EMSA audit you. If your papers is there, everybody says yes, fine. This firm is another firm. For them to say this is okay, it's okay. Let them partner with LNG. Some of these things will be solved.
Okay, we really look forward to seeing this engagement being fruitful, because it has lingered for too long and it's not really good for us. It's not really good for us. Yeah. So let's look to another thing. A good working environment will ensure productivity. So what's been done in the area of health, in the area of safety, especially mental health for seafarers?
As we are talking right now, there's a program nationwide which ITF is trying to bring in now, which we are Maritime is already engaging with ITF now. It's on mental health. We are trying to bring them to the doorstep of the seafarer, so how to talk with them on mental health. It's very, very key. It's very, very key.
And that's also part of what this recreation center will also help to address.
Key, yeah, key. So if those things are being done, when seafarers is being relieved, they see people that who can always talk with them, and they can be able to now freely talk with people, form communities, form group. There are things that right now we are already key into it on that mental health for us to be able to engage seafarers on daily basis, because it's really affecting seafarer.
Okay, so another area that is critical to Maritime Workers Union is training. So what are the training opportunities that are available for same seafarers ahead of 2030 Zero Carbon Initiative? How prepared do you think our Nigerian seafarers are?
Look at the international curriculum. The things that right now is in vogue. So many things are coming up. Zero Carbon Initiative is, nobody wants to be on those vessels that you'll be there like the vessels that will be there that you cannot be able to have so many years. There will not be maintenance, there will not be anything. But right now they are facing all of them out. You are bringing in new vessels into it. So what we are asking about, let the ship owners and the NIMASA look at it beyond this regular training of SCCWC 95. key into it now and be able to train our seafarers in line with that.
So they are prepared ahead of.
So that they can be prepared. And then we are already told NIMASA. Even dock worker, we are already told NIMASA too. Train them for crane. Right now, there are modern cranes. There are modern cranes. Train them on modern things that they can be able to do, be able to make the job more easier for them. It's retraining and retraining and retraining. Move away from the regular, normal training. Going deeper.
Being futuristic.
Create more opportunity for the person in future. If you look at it, there are so many ports that are now springing out. And all of them are bringing in new modern equipment. Because they want their business to grow. If you want your business to grow, what about the human being idea? What about the knowledge that he has? So that's how we are only appealing to NIMASA and to the stakeholders, both in seafarer and both in dock. Training and retraining in line with the present reality on ground.
Because
it's
technology
has taken.
So what we see now are smart ports. So I also look forward to we also addressing the infrastructure issues that we have in our.
That is another one again.
Because if you train them.
If they don't come and
to use modern,
to use a modern for this, you don't have it now.
You don't have it.
That
so
is another problem.
It's also a waste of training.
Yes, that's why even say MPA to need to tell these terminal operators that whom you are giving our terminals to be able to refurbish these terminals.
To be up to.
Federal government have given you this place. Maintain it very well. Bring in new things. So many things are obsolete. They are. It's gone.
Our ports are not, especially Apapa.
It's gone. So therefore, we need more new equipment that can be able to stand the test of time. Look at Lekki now. Lekki Deep Sea Port. If you go, it's seamless. You'll be at your comfort zone.
It's more modern.
It's more modern. So why don't we do it the same way?
So we can also transform Apapa.
We can transform Apapa. We can transform Port Harcourt. We can transform Warri.
We'll talk to you again and again. Time is not always our friend when we are doing these serious conversations. It's been Francis Bunu. He is the President General, Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria. Thank you for your time and your talk on the show. We wish you well, and we'll come again and again to talk to you on the achievements. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much.
And that's our show this week. Join us every week on Maritime Radar as we explore potentials that will ensure the development of the maritime sector in Africa. You can also expect the latest in global and local maritime news, plus industry insights right here. I am Norma Obiaswalo. Many thanks for your time and see you again next week.